It started off a little frosty, but turned out to be really helpful. Now we're ready to start shaking things up a little.
Yeah!
Although our heroes have succeeded in the first phase of their plan, word of the Binky investments is already circulating.
And have received Nazi gold from this Osgood Binky worth over $400 million thus far. We understand that he's interested in media acquisitions.
Very interesting. Curious how such wealth was unaccounted for. What do you know of this Osgood Binky? And how did he come into possession of this gold? There are no records of any Osgood Binky, so his identity remains a mystery. He's under constant surveillance, and we seek to collect fingerprint and DNA samples. Suspect he's a frontman for others unknown. Monitor developments in this case closely, and advise me immediately when you have more on Binky or his plans. Most assuredly, my lord.
Well, Bob, I think we're pretty well set up now for our operations while we're in town.
And the back of the house isn't too shabby either. Hey, let's take the helicopter for a tour of our newest property.
Great idea!
Howdy, Captain Rogers. I'd like to go downtown and have a surprise drop-in on one of our companies there. Spectacular! Welcome aboard! Let's sit down there on the NBS building. We just bought them and probably should introduce ourselves to the folks who've been running things.
I'm looking forward to seeing how they make those terrible shows.
Well, greetings, Mr. Binky. What a wonderful surprise. Glad to finally meet you in person. I'm Haskett Baskerville, VP of Programming, and this is Hammond Crink, VP of Operations.
Pleased to meet you.
How might we be of some help to you today?
Sorry for the inconvenience. I just happened to be in the neighborhood. I'd like the grand tour to see how you've been running things here. I've got some big changes in mind, Baskerville.
Here we're taping this season's #1 comedy hit, Blagney and Starch, about divorced cops who work for different agencies, leading to hilarious professional and interpersonal snafus.
Well, quiet on the set. Speed.
And action!
I'm taking this perp for the BFI. He's wanted as a material witness in our human trafficking investigation.
Hold on, Jim. He's coming with me. Do you know how long the IFB has been looking for this scumbag?
No way, Julia. Don't tangle with me over a custody issue. You didn't come out so well in family court the last time, did you?
You're throwing that in my face? When was the last time you made an alimony or child support payment, you dick?
Oops. I've seen enough. And that's what you think is the funny part? I'm canceling this garbage right here and now. Thanks, everybody, for all your help. But please clear out now. Show's over. Everybody's fired. Let's step into this conference room for a moment. There are a few things I should perhaps explain. I'm going to give you some new rules. This kind of junk just won't cut it anymore. From here on in, I want nothing broadcast but premium product. It's got to be hilarious, or informative, or incisive, or it doesn't belong on this network.
But what about the revenues? Don't you want to run this by our advertisers?
Why? Do they like watching this garbage? If anyone can't get with the program, they're fired. Well, of course you can't fire the advertisers. You bet I can. I can fire every last one of them. I might go broke, but at least there'll be something to watch on TV.
Hey, Mom, what's with Channel 14? There's nothing fun on there anymore.
Oh, that got bought by that Binky crackpot. He thinks TV should be making people smarter.
As Nimgon and Bob build the Binky media empire to improve Earth culture, will their efforts proceed unopposed? Find out in the next tendentious episode of Nimgon.